Hi friends, it's good to see you today. I'm glad you came to hang out with me for a bit. So today we're going to start our last week talking about Africa by reading a really fun book that gives us a little glimpse, a little picture into what life is like in a country in Africa called Kenya. And this story is about a little girl who travels with her aunt from the middle of Kenya, where she lives with her family, to go on a little trip to the coast of Kenya by the water. And she takes lots of different modes of transportation, which means lots of different vehicles to get to her destination, the place she's going. And we'll get to see all the different ways that she travels. After that, we'll play a little bit of a game with some picture cards talking about what order she went on those vehicles to get to the coast. And I'm going to need your help to remember which one comes first, next, and last, okay? And at the end, we'll sing a song together that is a familiar tune, but I changed the words to go with our story. So today we're going to begin with our book. And our book is titled Mcheshi Goes on a Journey. And this book doesn't have an author, but it does have two illustrators, Judy Wakun Mathije and Robin Miranda. Sometimes names have different sounds together, and so they might sound different, but I did my best to pronounce. And this is Mcheshi, and she is going to go on lots of different transportation vehicles to get where she needs to go. Mcheshi goes on a journey. Hello, my name is Mcheshi. This is my Aunt Sarah. I'm going with her to visit our friend. Auntie says it's a long journey. Goodbye, Mommy and Daddy. See you soon. Do you see? They're all getting on the bus. So there's Mcheshi, her auntie, her mom and dad, and they're going to get on the bus to go to Mangwana. This is Nairobi, Mcheshi. Isn't it busy? Oh, Auntie, she says, there are so many people. Look at all the buildings and the cars. We're going to the railway station now. Hold my hand as we cross the road. Do you hold your mom and dad's hand when you cross the road? It's a good idea because sometimes cars can't see you. And it's good if you're holding an adult's hand because they're taller. There are lots of people walking around. Here's Mcheshi and her Auntie Sada. 2 tickets to Mombasa, please. We'd like bedding and breakfast too. What do you think that means? They're going to want bedding and breakfast for the train. Do you think they'll go on the train overnight? Let's see. This is fun, says Mcheshi. I wish I were a suitcase. I could go on lots and lots of journeys. Do you ever wish you were a suitcase so you could travel around the world? That would be fun. Here she is, and here's her auntie. They're getting tickets for the train. Can I sleep on the top bunk? I won't fall off, will I? No, says Auntie. There's a strap to keep you safe while you sleep. It's time to go to bed now. Good night. So they have 2 beds for them to sleep on. They have a little sink and a window. This is all on the train. Isn't that cool? Look, Auntie, I can see the end of the train. It's so long. Time to eat your breakfast, Mcheshi. We'll be at the coast soon. Remember how they're going to Mombasa? That's on the coast where the water, the ocean meets. Oh, They arrived, and she says, "It's so hot here, Auntie." "Yes, Mcheshi, it's always hotter by the coast than it is in Nairobi." That boy has an ice cream. May I have one too?" Do you see what they're getting into? Taxi. Have you ever been in a taxi before? It's a car that someone else drives to get you to a new place if you don't have access to a car. "Oh, a helicopter. I'd love to fly in it," says Mcheshi. "Come on, Mcheshi, we're flying in an airplane with blue stripes. Look, the pilot is getting ready to be on board. Let's hurry." So she's taken a bus, a train, a taxi, and now a plane. Wow. "Auntie, the sea is so big." "Yes, that's the Indian Ocean." "Help! Are we falling in the water?" Mcheshi says. "No, don't worry. We're going to land on Mande Island. Let me fasten your seatbelt." Mende Island. Be careful. Don't fall off the Mkokoteni, Mcheshi. This is the best ride ever. Mkokoteni is this cart that is pulled by a person, and they can put their bags in it, and Mcheshi is riding in it. She's getting a little ride. Now we're going to take this boat to Lamu. What are those little boats with white sails? Those are fishermen boats. So those are where fishermen are trying to find fish in the ocean. "I've never ridden on a donkey before," said Mcheshi. "This is great fun. Come on, I can't wait to get to our friend's house. What a lovely journey we've had." So the last thing she gets to ride on is a donkey. Have you ever ridden a donkey before? No, I haven't either. On the last page, it's pretty cool because this is a map of the country of Kenya. Can you say Kenya? Kenya, very good. And this is Nairobi, where Mcheshi lived, and she took a bus, then a train, then she got to Mombasa, remember? Then she took a plane to Mande Island, and Lamu Island is where she took the boat, and that's where her friend was. So she went all the way over here to the water, the Indian Ocean, where she got to see her friend. Do you see how there's a picture of a rhino and a crocodile and camels and giraffes? Those are all animals that live in Kenya, in Africa. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you for reading that with me. So now let's try to think back and think about the first thing that Mcheshi did when she was leaving her house. So I'm going to put her house here. And then I need your help to remember what she did first. What did she get on first to get to her first destination? Do you remember? She got on a bus. That's right. She said, "Bye, Mommy. Bye, Daddy. I'm going on a bus." Good remembering. After she got off the bus, they had to walk from the bus to somewhere. Where did they have to walk? Do you remember? The streets of Nairobi. That's right. The streets of Nairobi had big buildings and lots of cars and passing buses. The city was big. Then Mcheshi and her Aunt Sada got tickets and spent the night on the train. That's right. They took a train that was overnight from one day to the next. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see. The next thing, when the train stopped, what did they get on? Do you remember she saw the little boy licking an ice cream? Yes, on the taxi. That's right. A taxi is a car with a driver, that you get on when you don't have your own car to drive at that time. Good remembering. Next, the taxi drove them to some place that had 2 vehicles. And Mcheshi said, I want to go on the helicopter. But what did they ride? On the airplane, that's right, with the blue stripes. They got on the airplane and they flew to an island. And after they got off the plane, do you remember what they got onto? It was a cart. It has a special name. You want to hear? The cart is called Mcheshi. Mcheshi. And the man pulled Mcheshi with the bags all the way to, do you remember? They got to sail on the Indian Ocean on a boat. Good remembering. And then she had one more way to get to her friend's house on the island. Do you remember what she got onto? It wasn't a vehicle that we usually think of. It was a living animal. Do you remember? A donkey. She rode a donkey all the way. So first she was at her house, then a bus, all the way to a donkey. Isn't that fun? So I have a song that I thought would be fun that I bet you know how to sing as well. Once you get the tune, you can sing with me, okay? And let's do the motions together. Let's start here. Ready? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through Kenya. The people on the street walk all around, all around, all around. The people on the street walk all around, all through Kenya. The sound on the train goes choo choo choo, choo choo choo, choo choo choo. The sound on the train goes choo choo choo, all through Kenya. The light on the taxi goes blink blink blink, blink blink blink, blink blink blink. The light on the taxi goes blink blink blink, all through Kenya. Do you remember what's next? The wings on the plane go way up high, way up high, way up high. The wings on the plane go way up high, all through Kenya. The bags on the cart go bump, 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 bump. The bags on the cart go bump, 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 all through Kenya. The sail on the boat goes, flaps here and there, here and there, here and there. The sail on the boat flaps here and there, all through Kenya. The hooves on the donkey go clump, 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 clump. The hooves on the donkey go clump, 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 all through Kenya. Thank you. Thank you for helping me get the order for the whole journey that Mcheshi went on. And thank you for singing about all the different places all the different vehicles that she went on. I hope to see you next time. Bye, friends.